What if events went differently at the end of Star Wars Revenge of the Sith? Now, imagine an alternate scenario where Obi-Wan Kenobi, instead of going to Tatooine after the event of Order 66, imagine if he went to Earth and he ended up settling down. Maybe he ends up taking Luke to Earth rather than Tatooine, or maybe he just ends up going to Earth. But either way, Obi-Wan Kenobi ends up on the real Earth planet. And so Obi-Wan's living his life normally. He goes by old Ben these days, or, he takes up the name Marley. And so all of a sudden, there's a legend going around, Old Man Marley. And so this ties into Home Alone. And so when Buzz and Kevin start, contemplating, like, who is this old man? Like, he's just a hermit. He's their next door neighbor. But it turns out that Old Man Marley was secretly Obi-Wan Kenobi from the very beginning. And he ends up, stumbling upon Kevin, and he sees that he's force sensitive. And so Obi-Wan's like, hey, listen up here. And he ends up defeating the wet bandits easily, maybe with a mind trick or something, when they pin him to the wall. And, we have Marv with a crowbar, and he's about to finish Kevin, and all of a sudden, they freeze. And instead of Old Man Marley coming out with the shovel, it's actually Ben Kenobi with a lightsaber. Maybe he goes and he turns, he sees Marv, and he cuts his arm off, and something happens. But it really makes you ponder the question, what if?